Confidence makes you unshakable. Arrogance is what reminds them why. You don't walk around proving. But when someone dares to test what you've built, you show them the version of you that never needed their approval. That version is called controlled arrogance. Let's get one thing straight. You don't lack confidence because you're weak. You lack it because the system trained you to doubt yourself since you were a child. They planted obedience in your nervous system. Wait your turn. Raise your hand. Don't speak unless spoken to. These weren't just rules, they were neurological scripts designed to make your brain seek permission before expression. And now you hesitate, you overthink, you second guess every instinct that wants to act boldly. Not because you're incapable, but because your inner programming demands safety before movement. That hesitation isn't a flaw. It's a defense mechanism, and every time you obey it, you reinforce it. Confidence isn't just believing in yourself. That's a lie sold by people who never had to fight for self-worth. Real confidence is the absence of internal permission seeking. It's when your mind no longer waits for approval before it moves. It acts because it has already validated itself. It trusts its own pulse. Ask yourself, why do lions never explain themselves? Why do storms never apologize? Because nature doesn't seek permission to exist. It simply is. But humans, we've been domesticated, socialized into silence, trained to scan the room before we speak, to seek applause before we believe our own voice. That's not confidence. That's dependency disguised as ego. We were taught that confidence is something you earn through validation, compliments, applause, rewards, status. But if your confidence depends on what the world gives you, it can also be taken away. That's not confidence. That's addiction, a psychological leash disguised as pride. Fake confidence looks powerful until pressure hits, until rejection slams into your spine, until no one claps. That's when your mask cracks. That's when you realize confidence built on applause dies in silence. Real confidence doesn't need a crowd. It doesn't scream. It radiates. The kind we're building here doesn't shout in rooms. It shifts atmospheres. It doesn't check for eyes. It knows it belongs. But here's your first warning. Once you stop seeking permission, people will notice. Some will admire you. Most will feel threatened. You've escaped the cage they're still trapped in, and freedom disturbs the enslaved. So the real question becomes, can you handle the consequences of being free? Because real confidence will isolate you before it elevates you. You'll lose comfort, but you'll gain something far more dangerous, presence. And presence is power. Most people don't lose confidence in private. They lose it when someone's watching, because their brain is addicted to feedback. Here's the switch. You train your brain to give itself the reward. Every time you act before approval, every time you move without reassurance, you activate a neural loop of autonomy. Your dopamine spikes, your testosterone rises, your serotonin stabilizes. Your brain learns, I don't need the world to tell me I'm worthy, I decide. That's how warriors are born, not through applause, but through self-issued authority. A. The action without permission ritual. Pick one moment every day where you act before you feel ready. Speak first, move first, decide first. You're conditioning your nerves to act without permission. B. The mirror statement. Each morning, look yourself in the eye and say, I validate myself. I trust my own voice. I do not wait for permission to exist. It sounds strange, but it reprograms your speech loop. It's neural conditioning. C. Kill the apology reflex. Stop shrinking. Stop over-explaining. Stop apologizing for confidence. Replace it with calm presence and direct speech. D. Create private victories. Do something difficult and celebrate it alone. That's how you train your mind to crave effort over attention. Here's the danger. Once your confidence becomes untouchable, your ego starts whispering. It tells you, you're always right. They just don't get it. You don't need critique. That's not growth, that's infection. Arrogance is confidence that has lost self-awareness. It's when presence turns to superiority, clarity turns to infallibility, respect turns to entitlement. Confidence without humility becomes delusion, and delusion always ends in decay. To stay powerful without becoming poisonous, you need mental discipline. A. The rule of inner contradiction. Hold two truths. I am capable of greatness. I am capable of massive mistakes. That's balance, the antidote to arrogance. B. The humility ritual. Once a week, seek correction. Ask for disagreement. Not weakness hygiene, ego hygiene. C. Study the fall of the arrogant. Read about those who collapse from overconfidence. Let their ruin sharpen your clarity. D. Keep a private failure journal. Document your missteps. It keeps your mind aware that you are not immune to error. confidence is strength, but unchecked confidence becomes cruelty to yourself and to others. Train your confidence, but chain it to awareness, because confidence without humility is power without precision. And what good is power if it turns you into something unrecognizable? The strongest confidence doesn't perform. It doesn't seek. It exists. Confidence is not a virtue, it's a force. And like any force, if you don't respect it, it turns on you. So, speak less, mean more. Remind yourself of the abyss. Ask, is my confidence creating freedom or fear? Build a mirror, not a throne. The world doesn't need another loud fool. It needs quiet storms, the kind that walk in, speak once, and change everything. Because the loud perform, the focused dominate.